Happy Parkinson's Awareness Month. It is still the month of April, which is Parkinson's Awareness Month. We are celebrating all month long. We haven't forgotten about that. Happy Wednesday and welcome to Power for Parkinson's Voice Strength class. I'm your host, Rachel. I'm glad to see you here, and in the month of April, we are continuing our Beatles theme in this class, so we will be doing some Beatles songs today, so get excited for that. But as always, we're going to start with our warm-up here. So go ahead, do me a favor, sit at the front of the chair that you're sitting in, or you can stand if you'd like to do that. I wouldn't stand the whole class, but if you're sitting in a comfy chair in particular, you want to really sit on the edge so you're not sinking in, sort of crouching over. A lot of times that's easier for that to happen with a comfy chair. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth, okay? Thinking about relaxing those abdominals as you breathe in. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. It's really nice because if you breathe in through your nose, you can sort of feel what that deep breathing feels like, especially because we do this when we're sleeping. Probably most of us breathe in through our nose when we're sleeping. And so you really get that deep breath, sort of lulls you to sleep a little bit. But we want to focus on that deep breath while we're singing, which can be kind of a little tricky because it's something that we do involuntarily otherwise, right? But we want to do it on command here. So it takes a little bit of focus, a little bit of thinking, but eventually it becomes muscle memory, and then, you know, it becomes a little bit more intuitive. But we're going to keep chasing after this good breath as we go along. This time, I want you to put your hands on your stomach if you can. I believe you can see my stomach in the screen. And if you want to put your hands on your stomach, or if you want to put your hands on your rib cage, that's a good place to put them also. Let's see if we can get that same good breath by breathing in through the mouth and breathing out through the mouth. So kind of like what we do for singing. Most of us will breathe in through our mouth, and you can do either way, but sometimes breathing through the mouth is more efficient. So let's practice it that way. Here we go. In through the mouth. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in through the mouth. Exhale out through the mouth. Really easy to make these kind of noisy, so see if you can try and make it as quiet as you can on this one. Here we go. It's okay to make the exhale noisy, that's fine. So that's what would be the singing part. Obviously, we inhale and then we're singing. I like to tell my individual students that we're either breathing or singing. There's no in between. So this is a good exercise to practice that, so you're not kind of getting stuck after you take that breath in and you've got a bunch of tension going on before you start singing, because then that'll put some tension into your singing and maybe something that you don't like so much. It probably won't feel very good to you. So keeping that in mind. Great. Awesome job, you guys. Now moving on, let's do some consonant exercises now. So you put your hands back on your belly if you want. I wouldn't put them on the rib cage, just put them on the belly for this one. Okay, let's just repeat after me and I'll hold my hand out. And you'll repeat back to me. Here we go. Ready? Inhale. We're going to do s, 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 s. K, 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 k. Sh, k, k. P, 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 t, k. Awesome. So Garden's doing it for me behind the camera, so I have a sense of how how y'all are doing the repetition, so that's really fun. If you don't already, get yourself a sip of water. Very good. Y'all are doing awesome. So all good things to get us ready. As we know, singing is a physical exercise, so let's go ahead and do some little basic stretches just to kind of warm up our body a little bit more. Doing some shoulder rolls. We're always breathing. All right, take your hand, it doesn't matter which one, and place it on the opposite knee and just twist to the side. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Make sure you're breathing. Don't go too far. Only go to the place that feels comfortable for you. One more inhale. And then exhaling back to the front. Awesome, let's do the other side. Take your other hand, put it on the opposite knee, twist the other way. And with each exhale, we're thinking of sitting up taller. One more inhale. And then exhale back to the center. Awesome job. Okay, let's do a little bit of vocals now. All right, so starting with our size. Here we go. We're gonna do a lip trill this time. If you can't do the lip trill, you can just do a little hum. Really good for using all of our range, getting everything warmed up before we actually start singing. Okay, here we go, just one little hill here, so or all right, here we go. Awesome, let's do it one more time. I had a little trouble starting mine. You'll notice that that happens sometimes. I notice for me, sometimes it happens after it rains. I don't know. Sometimes the humidity, whatever it is, will sometimes make it harder for my lips to come together. So it's no big deal if you're like, oh, I could do it last week. Why can't I do it this week? Not a big deal. That's just how it works. That's just how it happens. So it's all good. All right, let's do now 2 little humps. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Very good. All right, let's do that one more time. Then we'll do one going from high to low, okay? So 2 humps, here we go. Okay, good. And starting from as high as you're comfortable, okay? Keyword being comfortable here. We're gonna just slide down, okay? Like we're on a little slide. Okay, so like this. Okay, I didn't start as high as I'm comfortable, but now I know that for the next time, right? So might as well start a little bit lower than what you think is gonna be comfortable, and then you can experiment. Oh, I think I can go a little bit higher, and then you can go from there. All right, let's do 2 of those together, and then we'll move on. Here we go. So from as high as you're comfortable, here we go. Awesome. Okay, let's do one more of those. I think I can go a little bit higher, so I think I'm gonna do that. Awesome. Move that jaw around like you're chewing food. Excellent. All right, let's do our ooey ooeys. Here we go. We're going to go down low quite a bit because our first piece is going to be kind of low for ladies, kind of high for men. Men, feel free to drop down the octave if you want to. Even women, if you feel like it's too high, you can drop down the octave as well. All right, here we go. Ooey, 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 and down. 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 Ooey, 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 ooey. That's going to be about my limit today. So, as always, if you're practicing those at home, feel free to add an H. If you feel like something's just stuck, something's caught, you don't feel like you're singing maybe as efficiently as you can, just put a little H in front of it. See if that helps. Hopefully it will. All right, let's do our tongue twisters now. Okay. Oh. All right. So we've got some H's, we've got some F's and W's, and we've got some N's and E's. Ooh, interesting. Okay, here we go. The first one, a happy hippo hopped and hiccuped. That's kind of cute and fun. Okay, let's do it together. A happy hippo hopped and hiccuped. Very good. Awesome. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one's a little bit longer, but we probably know this one. This one's a pretty famous one. It's Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? So it's easy to get twisted up in this one. So let's do it one time kind of slowly and then one time a little bit faster, okay? So slowly, this time through. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Okay, let's go a little bit faster this time. Here we go. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Yeah, there's also a lot of Z in there. I didn't even think about mentioning that. Awesome. All right, let's do our last one, then we'll get into singing. So this one goes, near an ear, a nearer ear, a nearly eerie ear. Ah, a lot of ears and earies. Okay, let's do this one slowly and then fast together. Here we go, slowly. Near an ear, a nearer ear, a nearly eerie ear. Okay, and some R's in there. Very good. Lots of consonants in this one. I'm liking this. A little bit faster. Near an ear, a nearer ear, a nearly eerie ear. Awesome job, you guys. Time to bring on our special guest. As always, Josh, playing his guitar. We sort of have a running theme going here with the Beatles, and Josh is playing with us, so that's really, really fun. All right, so our first one of the day is gonna be Yellow Submarine. Woo, woo. Okay, let's start off with the first two verses. I'm gonna sing the first verse, Then we'll sing it together, then we'll sing it with Josh, okay? Here we go. In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So it's pretty straightforward. The first and second lines are the same as the third and fourth lines. Pretty common in these popular style songs. Let's do it together. Here we go. In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. Okay, let's see if we can bring Josh in here and do it all together. Here we go. Town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. Awesome. I know I started way too high. I was like, as soon as I started, I went, oh boy. I'm in for a surprise when we go with Josh. So, all right, so the second verse, exactly the same, just different words here. So let's go ahead and go through that, just us, and then we'll add in Josh, and then put both verses together. So we sailed unto the sun, till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. Okay, awesome. Let's do that with Josh now. So we sailed unto the sun, till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. All right, awesome. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's do verse 1 and 2. This is very low for me. All right, verses 1 and 2 together with Josh. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed onto the sun, till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. And then it goes straight into the chorus, all right? Which is, we'll just go over it really quickly. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. So, if you can hear, Josh is adding on some harmony there, which is good. If you feel like you can sing one of the harmonies, maybe the little descant above like Josh is, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at Josh. I'm laughing at the, just the, it's just such a juxtaposition with how low it sounds in my voice. And it's just it just tickles me. It just is tickling me. So, okay, let's do the chorus all together with Josh. Here we go. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow Good, 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 good. I'm gonna take a sip of water.
Can you share a little bit why it's, fun and important to practice slow, even if you're hiking?
Oh yeah, of course. Did somebody talk about that in the chat? Oh, awesome. Yes. So it is so, so important that we practice all of our range, right? So I'm like a soprano, so I sing really, really high. And so I'm not going to have to sing these notes. So why even bother, right? But the problem is, if I don't sing sometimes in my chest voice and really explore that register, it's going to be harder for me to sing higher because the muscles have to be in balance. We have two different muscle groups for our voice. We have, I won't get too technical here, but we have some that are the head voice muscles and some that are the chest voice muscles. And they need to be in balance for them to work properly. It just is like, it just is the way that they are. Think about, if you were to do, say you wanted to do the splits and you did only your right splits and you only practiced that, you wouldn't be able to do your left splits, right? So it's kind of like that, just a little analogy. Hopefully that makes sense for you. It all needs to be in balance, so it's all good. All right, perfect. So here we go. And on verse 3, the exact same thing. So let's go ahead and go through that, just different words. And our friends are all abroad. Many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. So this is the only difference. Then we go right into, we all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Then there's all these words. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, captain. Captain. We're going to skip that and then just go to verse 4. Okay. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Good. And then we just go right on in. Now I will say, about the question that was asked earlier, I think it's really, really good question because that sometimes it comes up a lot, I think, because we just kind of stay in the middle of our range most of the time. Then it's like, what's the point? And I think it's important to also say that the extremes too, so say this is the extreme for me, singing down this low. It's important to make sure that I don't do that all the time because that can cause some wear and tear too. So again, balance in life, balancing those muscles around and doing what feels the most comfortable. So I'll probably take a break from chest voice for a few days, or at least this low of chest voice, and then hop back into it again. But just to give you a little bit of reference there. All right, cool. So let's go from the very beginning. I think we're ready to do it. Got it. Here we go. You want to count us off?
Sure.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed onto the sun till we found the we live a life of ease. Every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Awesome job! Woohoo! If that was low for you, just like it was me, don't sweat it. If you didn't get, you'll notice sometimes I cut out every now and then. It's because it's just not there, and that's okay. I think, is it the Beatles that has a song that says like, she's not there or something like that? Yeah, it's like, she's not there. She's nowhere to be found. So that's completely fine. If it's not going to be comfortable, don't push it. Don't sweat it. Yeah. All right. Okay, moving right along into one of my favorite Beatles songs, 8 Days a Week. Here we go. Verse 1. We'll do it. I'll sing it for you. We'll sing it together, and then sing it with Josh. Here we go. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's sing it together. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Oh, and I started lower this time. Wow, it's all that yellow submarine. Okay, let's do it again, just so we make sure we start in the right key. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Awesome. Same thing there. We've got first two lines are the same as the third and fourth lines. Can't get much better than that. Love that. Okay, then the chorus is fun. It's like a little hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. So let's try that together. Here we go. Hold. Is that right? Hold. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. So since this one is a little bit more complex than the Yellow Submarine, let's do the chorus just one more time to make sure we got it.
Try it a little faster, maybe? Is the song faster? I don't know.
It's maybe a little bit, a few clicks faster. So like, let's maybe try that. I was probably holding you back. Here we go. So like,
I was the one that started off.
no, you're good. The singer is always in charge for their tempo. So make no mistakes. This was my fault. Okay. So maybe we could do hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Okay, woo! Now we're grooving. All right, let's do that together. That tempo. Here we go. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a go. We get a mini interlude. And then we get our verse 2. Same thing. Love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl. Love you all the time. Into the chorus. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, girl. 8 days a week. So the only difference is that we put girl in instead of babe. So let's go from verse 2 now. All together through that chorus right after verse 2. Here we go. Love you every day, girl, always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, girl. 8 days a week. Good. Then we get our lovely bridge. So we get verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Now we get the bridge, which is like my favorite part. Okay? So it goes 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. So, a little tricky there at the end. We can do it. Just goes up. Let's do it slowly, and then we'll pick up the tempo to our grooving tempo. So we'll do it the slow tempo first. Here we go. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. All right, let's go a little bit faster. Oh, 8 days a week, I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Awesome. So on that little I love you, don't sweat it. Just think maybe I'll do a little head shake on the way down. I love you. Okay? Like a little Elvis into the Beatles song. Yeah, put a little Elvis in there. I love you. 8 days a week. All right, I think we're good on that. So let's go to verse 3 and just go through that chorus. Okay, and then it'll go into another bridge, which is just the exact same. So it'll give us another practice run of that. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, you can play it with us. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week. It's not enough to show I care. Ooh, I'm every day, girl. So then we go straight into verse 4. I didn't get my pages turned. Love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl. Love you all the time. Of course again. Love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. okay? But the other two are the same. 8 days a week, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. Y'all are doing great. So I know this tempo is a little bit fast, but don't sweat it. You know, if you don't get everything and you don't get every, you know, little ditty in there, it's completely fine. And that I love you. I lost my page. Okay. Here we go. As we get to that bridge part, I love you. Okay. If you shake your head, you know, and use a little trick to get it out and it doesn't come out, no big deal. It's not gonna make it come out. I kind of was just making a little joke, but again, it's just about kind of just not sweating all the little notes in there, but making it one big gesture. I love you is gonna slow you down. I love you. One big gesture. I love you. I'll see if I can do that hand gesture when we get there. Do that too if you feel like it's gonna help you. Okay, let's get right into it. So from the beginning, grab a sip of water, sit up at the front of your chair if you're not already. Here we go. For joining me today. Make sure you get a good drink of water. It was nice to see you. I know the Beatles theme is over for right now. I don't know what theme I'm gonna pick, so I guess it'll just have to be a surprise. Next week, we will be in person. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to meet some of you, which is gonna be awesome. I know I met some of you over Zoom, but it's gonna be nice to really meet face to face and get to know how your class goes in person versus online. So I'm really excited about that. So I will see you next Wednesday morning. If you're online, I know I'm gonna miss you. Hopefully at some point we'll see if we can record some of the classes coming up, and so that y'all can be a part of that as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. If you haven't already, vote in the poll for your favorite song, and we hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hi PFP friends! If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like by hitting the thumbs up button. Leave us a note in the comments section below, or click the subscribe button to get the latest updates on new video releases and live stream classes. And once you subscribe, be sure to click on the bell to turn on notifications to get alerted when we go live. Thank you for being part of our community and making us the #1 Parkinson's fitness channel on YouTube. Happy exercising!